Well, hello, I am Dave Shirley, and welcome to this webinar. Well, it looks like tonight we have quite a few people on here, and I would just like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone. And this is a pre-recorded webinar, so what I want you to do is just save your questions, write them down, and go ahead and at the end of it, if I remember, I'll give you my email address, and you can email those in, and I will get answers back to you. Well, listen, tonight is very exciting, and we're going to talk about how to enroll more prospects. You know, most people think different things about business and about how people are looking at a business, but I believe people are not looking for your business. They're actually looking for you. They're looking for someone that's going to lead them, someone that's going to guide them, someone that's going to encourage them, someone that's going to tell them how to be successful. I mean, that's what they're wanting. They can go out and choose any business they want to, but the underlying factor is they want to be successful. And people follow people. Okay, and in order for you to be a leader, in order for people to sign up in your business, you need to be that person that everyone wants to follow. It goes right back to the second thing. They don't join your business, they join you. There's a couple of different things to look at, mainly when you're looking at prospects. Prospects usually have a series of problems, or maybe they're not prospects, but people that are looking to make money from home or have their own business. Three of the most common things, I will call them today problems, are money, time, and freedom, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. Money can be anything, but it's usually the greenbacks, right? I mean, people need money to pay bills, they need money to pay rent, they need money to send their kids to school, to buy a new car, to buy a house, to go on a vacation. There's a million reasons why people need money. Okay, the second thing is we're going to talk about time. Most people realize that they're overworked and underpaid. Okay, they work 9 to 5 or 7 to 3, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day. Okay, when they get home, they don't have time for anything. Okay, so they realize that, man, I wish I could work at home where I'd already be home. It would cut down on my travel time. I could be home with the kids. I wouldn't have to pay for daycare. Okay, I need more time. Okay, I also need freedom. And time and freedom sometimes go hand in hand together. What would a person that said, I need more freedom, what would you think they would be talking about? Well, it might be the freedom to take their young child to school in the morning and then come back home and do their work. Okay, it might be freedom to work at night one night and working the day the next day. You know, they can set their own hours. They can set their own schedule. Okay, they're not tied down to a 9 to 5 position or 7 to 3 or noon to 6 or anything like that. They got total freedom to choose the hours that they want to work or that they need to work. Perhaps they don't even need to work one day. And that's what people want when they want a home business. They usually are categorized in three major categories: money, time, and freedom. And by being able to identify this, when you go to talk to someone about a home business, you want to clue in on these three values, okay? Because chances are their main reason for wanting a home business will be tied to these in one way or the other. Certain situations may affect that. We talked a little bit about that already. A single parent, maybe they don't have the money to pay for child care, for daycare. Okay, it would be convenient for them. They could save a lot of money if they could do a job at home and be the parent, be the caregiver for that child. Okay, single parents and small children. Okay, work. A lot of people, you know, just don't like their job. Okay, their boss is less than desirable, we will say. Okay, their working environment's less than desirable. The overworked, underpaid, goes right into retirement. A lot of people nowadays don't have a retirement, or that retirement is in question. They don't know that they will get it, or the company may lay them off or fire them before a time when they'll be able to draw that retirement. No security could be going to no Social Security. Okay, there's always a talk of, Social Security's in trouble. People that have no retirement, that are counting on to have Social Security as a means of supporting themselves when they get older. Now it's looking like that, well, it may be there, but it just, historically, it's never been enough to continue to provide you your lifestyle that you and your family deserves. So if you don't address slides 2 and 3, okay, this is when we get into really getting to know a prospect. You'll get the reasons why they can't sign up. Okay, if I don't approach them in a certain way, they will come back and say, oh, I just don't have the money. I can't do that because I don't have the money, or I just don't have the time. Okay, they'll be thinking about, well, I work all day. How am I going to have time to do this part-time job or this job? The reason they would think that perhaps they don't have no time is because in the previous steps you didn't sell them on time. You didn't sell them on having more money. Okay, well, I need to talk to my spouse. Well, yeah, everyone needs to talk to your spouse. But chances are, if you're seriously looking for a home business, chances are your spouse has already been clued in to this idea once or twice. It would be highly unlikely that you just said, oh, honey, guess what? Today, I started our own home business. Okay, that is highly unlikely. And usually when someone says, I just need to talk to my spouse about it, chances are that's just their way of backing out of the conversation. So you need to make sure that you do a good job of covering that beforehand. Well, it's just not for me. Well, what's not for you? Okay, the home business, the company, or me? Okay, it's not for me. Chances are it may be you. Okay, you've not done a good job on slides 1 and 2 and 3 of really anchoring in their reasons for wanting that home business. Well, I can't afford the auto ship. Well, if you can afford the auto ship if you're making $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $2,500 a month. Okay, that's once again, that's another excuse, another way of them to back out of the conversation because you did not sell them in steps 1 and 2 or slides 1 and 2. Well, I just can't talk to people. Well, if they're talking to you, they've proved that wrong. Okay, if you're on the phone having a conversation with them about this business and they're communicating with you, then you've already proved that wrong, that yes, you can talk to people because you're currently doing it. Okay, that's one of those fear factors that people get into. And it's a false fear factor in the fact of every day, more than likely, they talk to people. Okay, well, just let me think about it. Step number 7 here on the list. Just let me think about it. Chances are, when people think about it, the answer will be no. Okay, you have to work them into this decision in a one-step process when you have them on the phone on a conversation like this. If you leave them to think about it, chances are they will never respond. Okay, well, my friend tried this. Well, you're not your friend. Okay, I wasn't working with your friend. Okay, this goes back to slides 1 and 2. Can you see how all these 8 steps here that we're talking about, or 8 topics, all tie back into how we did on slide 1 and 2 when we first started the conversation with the prospect? Okay, this is the idea here, is to let the prospect solve their own problems. Now, I'm not saying this in a negative context here, but what I'm talking about is the call, and we're going to go over just a mock-up call here. Mary's not on the line. Mary's a fictional character, but I'm just going to kind of play both hands here. So here we go. The phone rings. Hello, Mary. Mary says yes. I say, Mary, this is Dave Shirley. How are you doing this afternoon? Okay, at this point in time, Mary's thinking, who is Dave Shirley? Okay, Mary responds. She may say, I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. I'm a little ill. Okay, if she says I'm not feeling good, you say, well, Mary, that's okay. I just called to talk to you for a few minutes about a home business. I'll call you back tomorrow. Okay, if she's not feeling good, it might not be a good time to go ahead and talk to her about her business. Okay, if Mary responds in a positive nature, so you could just go on to say, so you guys having good weather down there. Still, Mary's trying to figure out, who is this guy called Dave Shirley, and why is he calling me? Why am I playing this approach here is because I want Mary just to be kind of thinking, to kind of be daydreaming, to kind of be going through her mind of who can this be, okay, trying to put a face to the name, okay, and I want to desensitize Mary a little bit because I don't want to come off as a salesman when I first get on the phone, because chances are that will put her into a defensive position and it will greatly decreases my chances of actually having a meaningful conversation with Mary. I'll say, well, Mary, the reason I'm calling is that you indicated on my website that you are interested in making money from home. Now, Mary here she's either going to say yes or no. Okay, obviously, if she's filled out the paperwork, okay, or she's went to your website, put in her information, obviously she has some type of interest in making money from home or working a home business. If Mary says no here, either someone's done Mary a discredit by putting her information in for her, or you've totally messed up on the previous steps. Mary's become defensive, and she's going to opt out of the conversation by saying no. Okay, I'll go on. If Mary's positive, I'll say, Mary, do you currently work? Mary may respond. She says, yes, I'm a secretary down at the grocery store. Okay, or I'm a checker at the grocery store. I'll say, oh, if she doesn't tell me where it's at, I'll say, well, what do you do, Mary? You know, where do you work? What do you do? My idea here is to keep Mary talking. I want to be the person in control of the conversation. I want to be asking the questions, and I want Mary to be talking back to me, communicating with me, establishing trust and a relationship with me. I will go on to say something like, well, Mary, why are you interested in working from home? Well, Mary, do you need more? And this is where we will start going through that list that we kind of touched on the beginning. So why do you need more time? Okay, I'm going to give Mary the opportunity to describe, to tell me all the reasons she needs more time. I'm going to say, Mary, what about money? You know, why do you need more money? If Mary says, you know, I don't get enough hours at work, I don't, excuse me, I don't get paid enough. All those are good things. And I just want to keep Mary talking. Keep Mary talking about more time, you know, how she needs more time, how she needs more money, how she needs more freedom, how her and her family needs more security, how she needs more stability. By Mary speaking this from her own mouth, okay, she is talking herself into this business idea. Okay, I really can do this because I need more time, because I need more money, because I need more freedom, because my family needs more security, because we need more stability, okay, in our retiring years. Okay, the more I can keep her talking about it, the better off my position will be in the next few slides. By using Mary's goals and desires, she has told herself all the reasons she wants a home business. I did not have to go through there and say, Mary, this is why you need a home business. Mary, this is why you should do this business. Mary, this is why this business is great. Okay, I am going to use Mary's goals, Mary's desires, her needs, and I'm going to let Mary tell herself why she needs a home business. My simple job here is just to facilitate her decision. Okay, she already knows her reasons if she has some. My job is just to get Mary to talk to herself about the reasons she wants a home business. Now the call to action. This is a place that a lot of people just completely forget. They get so excited because Mary's positive that they just kind of blow it in the end. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, I would say something like, Mary, it sounds like you have all the right reasons for wanting and needing a home business. I've been keeping my notes, and I am confident, Mary, that you're a perfect fit for our company. I might say something like, now, Mary, all I need is to determine how to place you in our business. Mary, are you looking to make a little money or a lot of money? By saying a lot of money, I am injecting into Mary that more time, more money, more freedom, okay, because she's going to have enough money to maybe hire a babysitter if she needs a babysitter, to be able to take the family on a vacation. Okay, this is opening up her hopes, her dreams, her desires. Mary is starting to see herself as being already successful in this home business. Okay, either way, my answer is going to be great. No matter if Mary says, I could just use an extra $300 or $400 a month, or if Mary says, I want to make $3,000 or $4,000 a month, my answer is going to be great if I determine that Mary is a good fit for our company. This is one thing that you have to make a decision here as to whether you're going to qualify Mary for your business or whether you're going to disqualify Mary. Now, people are thinking, Dave, why would you disqualify anyone that wanted to sign up in your business? Well, you have to realize that, hey, this is your business too. And in order for Mary to be successful, you're going to have to spend a lot of time with Mary, a lot of talking with Mary, a lot of communication with Mary, some one-on-one time possibly. And you, if you're not comfortable with that person, if you don't see that your personalities fit, if there's a big personality clash there, then it might not be in your best interest to have Mary join your business. Okay, and you'll have to make that decision. And somewhere along the line, you might just say, hey, Mary, I don't believe that we're a good fit. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's better to not let Mary get into it and then say, Mary, I just don't want to work with you, and then have her fail. Okay, it would be better from the beginning if you just said, Mary, I don't think we're a good fit at this current time. Okay, so if you decide Mary's for you, okay, and she's going to work out in your business, you're going to say something like, okay, Mary, let's get you logged on to the website and set up. Then I will let you look over the websites and get back to you and answer your questions within 24 hours. Okay, the purpose of that is you want to get Mary in there and signed up, and you want to get off the phone. Okay, you don't want to give her any reason to start second guessing her decision. Okay, you want to get her signed up, get her on the website, get her looking around at all the products that you might have, all the neat things on the website. That way her excitement can continue to grow, and you don't want to say something bad on the phone that would end up jeopardizing her decision. Okay? The success of Mary boils down to these simple steps. Plug her in and follow up, follow up, follow up. We're going to use the same process we used in the beginning of calling our lead, calling our lead, calling our lead until we get that conversation with them. We're going to turn that around and put it on the back end, and to increase Mary's success rate, we're going to plug her into our groups, plug her into our training, and we're going to follow up, follow up, follow up. Close with this. The process is completely duplicatable. Your whole team can duplicate this process. You can streamline it, tailor it to your own needs, okay, but it's a completely duplicatable process that everyone can do. For more information about generating leads and building your business, visit www.dreamweaverleads.com. Listen, I hope you got value out of this webinar. This is Dave Shirley, and my wish for you is that you enjoy an abundance of success. Good night.